right. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Fifth Quarter Sports. I'm Toya.
And I'm Rod.
And today we're going to get it started just like we always do. We're going to break it down into quarters.
Yep.
All the way down to 5.
Yep.
So, to see who goes first, we're going to do a coin toss.
Okay.
You got a coin?
I do not.
You only got $100. Deal with that soon.
Yeah, we can flip the 100 though, you know what I'm saying?
All right. You got heads or tails?
Oh, tails.
Tails. Tails.
All right.
Okay. Well, Rod leads us off. Let's go.
All right. So the first topic that we're going to discuss is the Clippers losing streak. Well, not necessarily losing streak, so let me not say that, but them losing 2 back-to-back games.
Correct.
Once against, the first game against
76ers.
That's right, the 76ers, and the second game against the
Celtics.
Boston Celtics. Okay. So tell me, what was your take on the Clippers and the 76ers? Were you surprised or what?
I was actually a little surprised because it just seemed like the 76ers had meshed all of a sudden.
Right.
Like they had got it together.
Right.
First, they come out there and B gets his boos. He gets his and one. The crowd goes crazy again. They're back on his side.
They got them 2K boosts.
That's exactly what they went and bought. And B had 26, Simmons had 26.
Right.
You can't get much better than that.
Yeah.
And they out-rebounded them by like 28 rebounds. So if that's the case, all you got to do is take the ball in, get big.
Yeah.
You're not shooting great, so why not? Those are the numbers from that game. So what stands out to you?
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, the 76ers, like you said, they played great that game.
Yeah, they did play really well.
Like even Jason Richardson had 21. Ben Simmons had a triple-double.
Yep. A big triple-double.
Yeah, seriously.
And B gave you 26 and 9.
Al Horford only had 9 points.
And all they needed was their starters. The 4 starters they needed was the people who did their thing. Al Horford only had 9.
Because
but he
my
only played
man,
20.
I don't even know who that is, the shooting guard for the 76ers.
Yeah, he didn't do anything.
I mean, but yeah, they ain't even need him.
They didn't even need
compared to the Clippers, because you see Kawhi putting up Kawhi numbers, 30 points, 9 assists.
Yep.
Lou Williams kind of struggled 5 for 15. Paul George kind of struggled with his 11 points. But Shamet surprisingly has been playing exceptionally well, seriously.
He's been knocking down the tray ball like he's supposed to be doing.
Yeah, he's doing what he's supposed to do for real.
Exactly.
He was Lou Williams that game.
Yes, exactly. They just needed an extra little boost from Lou Williams.
Right.
The thing that stands out to me, though, like Paul George, he had 12 rebounds.
Yeah.
That against everybody. Like, the next closest person was 8.
Right.
And that's your center.
And that's your center. He's supposed to be grabbing rebounds and stuff.
Tobias Harris got 12. Ben Simmons got 12.
Right. That's really good that Paul George had 12 rebounds since, he wasn't having the best.
Shooting.
Right. And he had 5 assists,
so
I ain't mad at him.
Yeah, so this is the first. And this is the first game Marcus Morris came and played in.
Right.
So he gave him 35 big minutes and 13 points. You can't ask for much more. That's good.
Yeah, no, that's good.
That's
The first game, have no chemistry whatsoever.
Right.
So, so I definitely would take it.
All right. Next game, though. It's a little more difficult.
Oh, yeah.
They went into Boston.
Oh, yeah.
And they lost again.
Now, I was seeing this game. Jason Tatum, you played exceptionally well. Seriously. You had 39 points, I believe, right? Oh, yeah. He was hooping from the very beginning. All the way to overtime. Seriously.
All the overtimes. Marcus Smart.
Marcus Smart was definitely hooping. I love Marcus Smart. I really do. Marcus Smart is my dog. Like, for real. Like, I feel like I know him. Like, that's my boy, for real, for real.
What do you love so much about Marcus Smart?
I don't know. It's just that, like,
his demeanor
that you go to the Y or to any gym pickup type basketball. That's what he play. I think
play.
that's what it's like. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like a trash talking, hard fouls.
Okay,
you know what I'm
I
saying?
can see that.
I just like that.
I can see that. You like the scrap basketball.
Yeah, I like that.
Got you.
Kemba Walker, he played pretty well. 19 points. Kemba
he just missed 12 shots doing it.
Right.
Shot 17 times to get 19, and so did Gordon Hayward. But they still put their numbers up.
Right.
They needed to because nobody else on the team did anything to help them.
At all.
So, and when you go to the Clippers, Kawhi did his thing again, 28 and 11.
Yeah.
And then
Kawhi, that's the thing. Kawhi gonna always put up his numbers. For him to not be 100% healthy, in my opinion.
All-Star game, 30 points.
I'm
just going to put up 30.
Like, that man was not missing any threes whatsoever. For real. He had that green bean in the All-Star game.
So this game was a little bit more interesting because Paul George left in the second quarter. So when he left, the other team members had to step up, and Lou Williams stepped up.
He did.
Not going to lie. Lou Williams stepped up big time.
Definitely.
They just couldn't outmatch the Celtics. But the Celtics were a man short. They didn't have Jaylen Brown.
Right. Yeah, he was injured that game.
Yikes.
Yeah, I know.
That's
why
scary.
Jason Tatum stepped up. He stepped up to the plate.
Yep. So these games after All-Stars should be really good.
Oh, yeah, definitely. But Shaman played well again.
19 in the
19 points. He's doing what he's supposed to be doing, seriously. And that's what I think is going to be a key factor for the Clippers in the playoffs, honestly. That seventh, eighth man, off the bench, they come in the game and do what they're supposed to do.
And they just got to pick up.
I know.
I don't know how we're going to stop them. Why doesn't anyone want to come play for the Lakers?
I know. What, for real, what? That's what I want to know. Let me know in the comments or anything. What is it? Why everybody that the Lakers and Clippers are both going after, they go to the Clippers? Why? What is it?
Jerry West.
But you think so?
Yeah, man. He's saying something to them boys, man.
I think he's sliding some money or something.
Something. We don't have any money to give anybody. That's why. All right. Talking about our Lakers. Oh, wait a minute before we get there. The record with Paul George is 23-11. Without him is 14-7. So he missed 21 games this season so far.
Right.
But they still have a winning record without him, which is pretty good.
Right.
But the same with Kawhi. Without Kawhi, is they're 6-7. So I think it's more important for Kawhi to be healthy than Paul George to be healthy.
And see, that's why I think the Clippers don't necessarily care about regular season losses because whether it's Kawhi or Paul George or whomever, sit out, they still have enough firepower to get a W, you know what I'm saying? And I think they'd rather much have their superstars healed or close to 100% as they can for the playoffs. So
okay, we're going to get to these playoffs in a second.
Right.
Okay. All right, talking about the Lakers and Nuggets game. They went into overtime too.
Yep.
Little dramatics in the West. Had to give it their all. This game, Anthony Davis and LeBron James did what Lakers fans want them to do every game.
Right.
They gave you, 65 points.
Yep. LeBron had a monster triple-double. 32 points, 12 rebounds, 14 assists. You pretty much can't ask for anything else out of LeBron.
Dwight Howard had 14.
He did.
And 11.
And 11 rebounds.
Right.
Yep. Caruso.
In 30 minutes of play.
That's a strong 10, Caruso. I'll take that. 6 rebounds, 4 assists in 22 minutes. I'll take it, seriously.
And just like always from the Nuggets, Jokic and Murray were hooping out. Yeah. Especially Murray.
Oh, especially Murray.
Yeah, Murray.
32.
Yeah, he did his thing that game.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
There's really no standout numbers for them. But they play their game, and that's what the Nuggets do. They're more of a Spurs fundamental team. We have our superstars, but they're going to play according to our roles.
Right, and when I was watching this game, even though LeBron and AD put up, big numbers, I still think part of the reason they lost is strictly when it came down to the wire, that Jokic had those 2 costly turnovers.
Oh, the last couple plays of the game. Yeah, exactly.
Where he threw the ball away.
That kind of saved them too.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I think LeBron James likes getting Anthony Davis the ball.
Oh, definitely.
He loves feeding Anthony Davis.
I mean, I would too. He's 6'11".
Yeah, every day. He'd rather beat him than shoot. That's how I feel. But LeBron, you were 1 for 7 from the 3-point line, and that's also a concern. But when no one else is shooting, you have to shoot your shot.
You're right.
You have to shoot your shot.
You're right. Where
Caldwell Pope shot.
Danny Green only took 2 shots.
2 shots.
If you are the starting shooting guard on any team,
what's the first word in those 2 words?
Shooting. You need to shoot more than 2 shots.
Thank you.
If your shot is off that game, which
it's
I know
off.
it happens,
it's just gonna be off.
It's just gonna be off. But you just keep shooting. That's what shooters do. Shooters shoot. So that's what you got to do for real.
Yep.
So I ain't even mad at LeBron's 7 threes, honestly.
Yeah. Somebody has to shoot him.
Right.
Caldwell Pope's going to let him go.
Oh, yeah. He going to let it fly.
So, those were our best games of the week. And so, next quarter.
Quarter number 2.
We're talking about after trade deadline. So, we no longer can get Reggie Jackson.
Right.
No longer get Marcus Morris.
Right.
Darren Collison doesn't want to play with us either.
No.
So, what are the Lakers to do?
I mean, I'm still available, just to let y'all know. I mean, I
Rod's
signed
on the track.
the bare minimum, you know what I'm saying?
A bench minimum.
Right.
Okay. So, Dion Waiters, still up in the air. Still maybe can get him before the March 1st deadline. What do you think about Dion Waiters?
Dion Waiters, we know what Dion Waiters is capable of doing. We just I'm just not sure if he gets to the Lakers, he'll actually produce. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Because they still have struggling players right now.
Yeah.
And that's why. So when I looked it up, Dion Waiters, their career averages or whatever. So different position, same type of player. But although, those numbers aren't impressive enough to be like, okay, he's going to make a difference on his team.
Right.
The team's going to be the same.
Correct.
With or without Dion Waiters. So what do you think the Lakers should do? Keep it what we got?
The Lakers, what they truly need is another offensive threat, like a playmaker. You know what I'm saying?
Somebody that can create
like
their
a
own
point
shot.
guard. Correct.
Yeah.
Like a Darren Collison. Honestly, I don't know. I think.
Or Derrick Rose type deal.
Yeah, I'd take Derrick Rose before Dion Waiters.
For sure.
But no, I really don't think Dion Waiters will make a difference on the team, honestly. And then he's gonna just take some minutes from the Kuzmas and the Danny Grange and the Carusos and all that. So,
that is true.
So no, I really don't. I don't see it happening.
If we must get someone efficient, J.R. Smith, he's not super efficient, but he's not afraid.
He is not afraid to let him fly.
There you go.
We know J.R. is going to let it fly. So I would ride with J.R. before I'd go with Dion Waiters.
Okay.
I really would. What about Joe Johnson, the MVP of the Big Three? What about him? You know he can knock him down.
Yeah, the pitchers just waved him. And I think that would be a great, hey, Joe, get over there in the corner with your old self and shoot this shot.
Right, that's all you got to do. Just pull up from three.
They hit a Ray Allen on them. That's all you got to do.
That's seriously. So, LeBron, you might need to go get Joe Johnson.
Go and do your little player tour,
Go
LeBron.
ahead, text him right now, for real.
All right. So, the next quarter we have.
Quarter number 3.
Yes.
All right.
So, we're talking about teams' away records.
Right.
Because some of them have atrocious away records.
Yeah, definitely struggling.
And these are the top tier teams that have these terrible away records. So when we look at it, should I skim in a little more? Clippers, Jazz, Rockets, and OKC are struggling right now with their away records. I'm not going to say too much about OKC because, hell, y'all not supposed to be this far anyway, this high up anyway.
Nobody thought OKC would have that many wins, would be the 6th seed or nothing like that. So I'm okay with y'all, seriously.
Yeah, 15
I can
and
really
10, y'all keep going.
Right.
But the Clippers, they're 15 and 13.
Right.
So
that's the one I'm most surprised at, honestly.
Do you think, and it's really because they've missed so many games, and players don't travel with the team.
Oh yeah, that's exactly what it is.
So,
because like I said earlier, I really don't think the Clippers care at all about the regular season as long as they get in the playoffs.
Correct.
And their players
they're kind of like the Cavs back in the day. Remember when the Warriors were always on top of the whole NBA, and the Cavs just coasting 4 or 5, knocking everybody out the East. That's what the Clippers are like on pace to do with the players that they have.
Right. Seriously. But my question is, with these 3rd through 6th seeds that have, an okay away record, when it comes playoff time and you're playing on those road games and it goes to 6 and 7 games, will they be able to turn up the heat and actually win a game on the road is my question. What
is so crazy about these terrible away records is their home record is impeccable.
Right, I know.
They're 23 and 5, 20 and 5. Like, they have amazing home records. So when they do get on the roads to those game 6s and game 7s, like you say, it's going to be a dogfight.
Yeah, it really is.
And it's going to be some fun basketball to watch because we don't know who's going to come out of where.
Yeah, I'm going to be tuned in for every
game, every series. Maybe not the Bucks and the Magic too much, but
Oh, yeah. Nah.
So, yeah. Those are the away and home records right now. And I think some of these teams are a little homesick, but maybe at the second half of the season they can spin the series, spin the narrative.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, because the Jazz, anything can happen, especially in the West. Because as you see, the 3rd seeded Clippers.
The Clippers and the Jazz have the same record. And they're a game away from the Nuggets.
I know.
It is like too close. Like tomorrow in a week, the Houston Rockets can be number 8.
Like, all jokes aside.
And so we just have to keep waiting and watching. That's why basketball's so much fun right now. Thank you for making it fun again. Like Anthony Davis said, hey, we all three of us, Kawhi, LeBron, and me being here, that would have been crazy, but he made it fun.
Yeah, so seriously.
Now we're anticipating the playoffs instead of like, oh yeah, the Warriors about to win.
Oh, most definitely.
So.
Most definitely. Let me ask you a question real quick about the Western Conference. You see the Memphis Grizzlies holding it down at 28 wins. So shout out to Ja Morant because he definitely came in, definitely putting in work.
Without you, Iggy.
I like Iggy though. I ain't even mad at him. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's disrespectful to the Grizzlies. You know what I'm saying? I get that, but anyway, that's a whole nother conversation. All right, so with the Memphis Grizzlies holding it down at the number 8 seed, do you think they can last at number 8, or do you think the Trailblazers, Pelicans, or the Spurs will kind of creep up in?
This question is coming up later in the show, but I think anybody can take it. And Dame is on a mission to take it.
Oh, yeah.
He is not playing.
Oh, okay.
Not at all.
Okay.
Now with the Eastern Conference.
Yeah, I don't even care. I really don't.
They're up in the air too now. Like the second through the 5th seed, they're up in the air. They're 5 games behind each other.
Oh yeah, I care about that. I thought you was talking about
the
7th and 8th seed. Yeah, the bottom tier. I don't care about that. But yeah, the 2nd and 5th seed, they're definitely all right there too. So yeah, so anything legit can happen. It just depends on who.
Glad this basketball stuff isn't one and done because it'd be crazy then.
Oh yeah, definitely, definitely.
So anybody. So 2 more months of basketball, of good basketball.
We'll see. I'll be locked in.
Players might play a little harder for these spots. Maybe they won't. Maybe they will. We'll see.
I think they'll turn up. Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
All right. 4th quarter, you guys.
4th quarter.
So, Rod.
All right. So the 4th quarter, we're going to talk about the playoff standings. Just between, the Western Conference, the Eastern Conference. We kind of dabbed into this a little bit, but what do you think will be the most exciting matchup from each conference, in your opinion? Okay,
so from the Western Conference, it's definitely Jazz, Rockets, Clippers, Thunder.
Let me see, Jazz, Rockets.
4 and 5, and the 3 and 6.
3 and 6. Oh, okay.
The reason the Clippers and OKC will be so much fun, like in the regular season, they're like 1 and 1 off each other, but Kawhi has never played against them.
Right.
So that's the thing. So we never know how they're going to do, but we always know that the Thunder are going to play hard. Every time I watch the Thunder play, I even watch the Thunder play. But every time I watch the Thunder play, they play with intent. They play like, hey, they don't want us to win. They don't think we're going to win. Right. We got to show them up.
They know they're the underdog, and they play hard every game for real.
Correct. So. That's why I want to see that series, and I want to see the Jazz play the Rockets. Just for the simple fact, I don't know who's going to win that. And if the Rockets get put out the first round, either. Poor Russell Westbrook.
I know. I don't know. The Rockets really do have a great chance of putting the Jazz out, honestly.
The only tier I'm not worried about is the Lakers and the Memphis. Clippers, I know the Clippers are going to win. I don't know who's going to win out of the Mavericks and the Nuggets. I can't tell you that the Nuggets are going to win.
Right, because the Mavericks are just as good, honestly, as the Nuggets, with Luka and Porzingis, you know what I'm saying?
Harrison Barnes, I don't know that the Nuggets, and the Nuggets disappointed me last year when they lost to the Spurs. No, they lost to the Trailblazers to get to the Western Conference Finals.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're right.
I don't know about you guys anymore.
You're right.
So, what are you looking forward to? Are these those?
Like you said, the Lakers are gonna wipe the floor with Memphis if Memphis even remains in the 8th spot. The rest of the matchups, honestly, I'd be pretty interested in because I want to see. Well, the Rockets, they just added DeMarre Carroll.
Right. I saw that.
And somebody else.
So that's why they didn't mind getting rid of Capella.
Right.
Now they can play real small ball with a big man, small man.
Right.
But if the playoff is like this, if the Clippers get the 4th or 5th seed, they can see the Lakers. 2nd round.
Yeah.
Not even go to the Western Conference Final. It happened right there and then in the semifinals. And that'd be crazy.
I think that's going to be the key matchup for the West. It's either going to be the Lakers or the Clippers coming out of the West for sure.
And it might happen sooner
than
we think.
So if it happens in the 2nd round, I hope whoever wins that matchup is not, completely out of gas and, let somebody like the 7 seed Mavericks
come through and win it. Yeah. All right, let's go to the East.
All right, to the East.
What's your most exciting matchup that you see over there?
Well, the Bucks gonna scrub the Magic. I already know that. Definitely the Miami Heat and the 76ers. I want to see that. Joel and Jimmy Butler.
If they actually do go against each other in April, what do you think is going to happen?
Oh, man, they're going to be talking so much junk.
It's going to go 7 games.
It's going to be competitive. Yes. They're going to be talking junk. It's going to be friendly. They're still going to be cool at the end of the day. But
that might go 7 games.
I think so.
That might go.
Because them young boys in Miami are hungry. Seriously. Yeah. But I would love to see Bam play against Joel Embiid. I think that would be a good matchup. Seriously.
That'd be a good one.
Uh-huh.
Celtics, Pacers.
I think the Pacers are good, especially with Victor Oladipo coming back. He still got to get in the groove of things, which I understand. He was out for a little over a year.
Right.
But I think the Celtics will end up winning that matchup, though, honestly.
It might go like 6 games.
Right. And then the Raptors are playing exceptionally well also. So
they might sweep the Nets.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Honestly. Especially if Kyrie's knee or shoulder or something be hurting.
And again, if this happens this way, the Bucks can see the Miami Heat or the 76ers in the second round.
Right.
And possibly the Raptors back to the Western Conference Finals.
You're right. I mean, no,
Eastern Conference
that
Finals.
would be great, though, to see the Bucks against either the Heat or 76ers, and then like the Celtics against the Raptors. Like those would be some great matchups.
All these would be great matchups. So I can't wait for that to happen.
Definitely.
We'll put in our bracket picks a little later.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Let you know once it's settled, and we'll see who comes out on top of that.
It's gonna be me, probably.
All right, you guys. Oh, there they go at the top, the champs. All right, we made it to the 5th quarter.
Okay.
So I'm just going to give you a whole bunch of hypothetical things, and we're going to talk about them.
Let's get it.
All right, these are things that haven't happened yet. May not happen, but if they do, hey, we're in for a treat. Cubs won the World Series before. Teams on the bubble in the West. Portland Trailblazers, number 9. San Antonio Spurs, number 10. Pelicans, number 11.
Okay, let me see. So the Memphis Grizzlies are currently holding down the 8th spot.
Correct.
Dame Lillard put on a clinic in the month of January. I don't even know how of the month that year, honestly. Probably because of his record for the month of January. But him,
right.
I think the Portland Trailblazers will end up being the 7th or 8th seed.
Okay. Think Memphis is going to slip a little?
I do think Memphis. I put more faith in the Trailblazers and Dame the Grizzlies.
I just put it in Dame, not the whole organization.
Well, yeah, I mean, Dame is going to be Dame. You know what I'm saying? C.J. McCollum going to give you some points. Carmelo, Hassan Whiteside.
Do you think he can come back from 6 back? The only thing about this is challenging is that we're in the West.
Right.
And we're not in the East. If we had to play the Knicks and the Cavaliers, we'd be okay. They would be okay.
Yeah, I agree. If the Pelicans were in the East, they could.
Why aren't they in the East? Why is Memphis in the East?
I have no idea.
I mean, in the West. Memphis is right above us, and we're in Georgia.
Tennessee touches Georgia. That's a good question. I have no idea.
Okay, we're not going to worry about it. All right.
But the Spurs, surprisingly, have been struggling. That's not the Spurs caliber to usually be struggling like this. But, I mean, I understand. You got rid of your Tim Duncan, Tony Parker, Ginobili. So they're still trying to,
they got to find new talent.
Yeah.
That's what they got to do.
Yeah, they do. They have to find.
They got to rebuild.
Yeah. Because I don't think.
They just happen to be rebuilding, and it's been.
It's going to be the 8th seed. And then, I mean, that's it.
That's what it
everybody
is.
Else going to be out. So.
All right. Portland makes the playoffs.
What you think? What's your opinion?
I'm going with Dame. I'm going with Dame in Portland. But if they don't, I really want the Pelicans to make the 8th spot.
Oh, yeah.
I don't even mind that they get swept by the Lakers, but I just want them to be.
It'll be exciting to watch.
Exactly.
So
Zion against LeBron?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, come on. Everybody wants to see that.
Oh, definitely. Everybody be watching that.
I won't be able to get no ticket to the game, but sheesh.
Right.
Everybody want to see that. So I'll go Pelicans to be against you.
Okay.
Oh, we got to work hard. All right. The next one. NBA All-Star was this past weekend. And these are some of the winners I picked, Rod. We picked Buddy because he won. Derek won. Aaron Gordon should be holding that trophy up next. Like this, like little Shaq and Kobe moment, but we're not going to get to that. Jennifer Hudson won. Thank you, Jennifer, for that amazing tribute.
I know. She sang. She did really good. For real. She did.
Kobe Bryant is the MVP award trophy.
Yeah, I thought that was really nice.
That was nice.
That was dope.
And Kawhi gave you 30 and won it.
Kawhi had that green.
What'd you think about All-Star Weekend? What's your favorite event besides the All-Star game? I know that was a good one.
Oh, definitely the dunk contest. That's the most exciting event.
He jumped over Taco
Fall. Okay, I've been seeing people on social media talking about he didn't clear him, all that kind of stuff. Okay, so can y'all even dunk, first of all, is my question.
Touch the net.
And secondly, Taco's what, 7'5", 7'6"?
If he didn't clear him, he jumped 7'3".
Exactly, which I mean is still very impressive.
So he should have went and got Shaq out the crowd, and then he would have cleared him.
Well, see, what I saw, Aaron Gordon actually did want to jump over Shaq, but Shaq was just recording, and he said he didn't want to be a part of it, so that's why he had to do Taco and all that. So which I thought was incredible. Yeah. I mean, Derrick Jones Jr. still did some great dunks, dunking hard.
But I just think they could have shared the trophy, especially after the previous year with Zach LaVine.
I know, I know. So yeah, I would have rather seen them both win.
Yeah.
It'd be a tie versus Derrick Jones Jr. taking home, honestly.
And the three-point contest was good too.
It was.
Just for me, because we both said Dame Lillard was going to win.
Right, and Lillard.
But Lillard was out. And Devin Booker came. So I started rooting for Devin Booker.
Right.
So when I was rooting for Devin Booker, he went to the finals.
He did.
But he won by 1 point. And I was happy Buddy Hield won. He had a 24 on his chest, so it's all good.
Yeah, I like Buddy Hield. I was going for, like you said, Dame Lillard. Since he was out, I was going for either D-Book or Trae Young.
Yeah.
Trae Young probably was a little nervous because he only had 15 points. I think he probably
he didn't expect him to get 20s. Right. Good God.
He was probably out there playing or something, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I was going for Devin in the final round. I'm not going to lie. But I'm not mad at Buddy Hield because he be putting them numbers in Sacramento anyway. So.
Exactly.
Bam, I'm really happy for Bam because I like Bam as a player. I like him, especially as a young player.
As a person,
I didn't think he was going to win, though. I'm just going to be 100.
I didn't think him and Sabonis was going to be in the finals.
No, definitely not. I was like, what is going on? Like, I was going for Jason Tatum from the beginning.
Jason Tatum didn't even look like he wanted to play. He was like, no hustle. I don't know. He thought he was going to hit this shot before. Yeah. It didn't work out that way, Jason.
He was chilling. Yeah. He was chilling. But I ain't mad. Shout out to Bam, though.
But this All-Star Weekend was pretty good. I think the vibe in Chicago made it all that much better.
Oh, yeah.
Because Chicago is such a basketball town.
Yeah.
And and everyone's from Chicago. You're from Chicago. But everyone is from Chicago.
Right. So, yeah, I know. Shout out to Common. That was a nice tribute he did.
To everyone.
Chance the Rapper. Shaka Khan, you know, she's from Chicago.
Yep. Jennifer Hudson.
Yeah.
All of them.
Seriously.
All of them, yeah. They did good. All right, we got one more thing. Oh. Ta-ha. All right, we got one more thing, right?
Okay. Last topic.
Can Zion Williamson win Rookie of the Year? He missed most of the season. Came back January 22nd. He's played 10 games so far.
And has been putting up numbers.
Averages 22 points within those 10 games.
Right. That's crazy.
He has 28 more games to go, Rod.
28 more games.
So in 38 games, can Zion Williamson win Rookie of the Year?
My answer to that is no. And the reason why is not because of his talent or performance, because he's definitely worthy of it, but only because he missed October through January. And so I don't think a player who missed that many months should be considered for Rookie of the Year, MVP or whatever.
3 out of 6 months, half the season, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah, that's quite a bit, you know what I'm saying?
And John Morant's in hooping.
Oh, yeah.
If you take that away from him, the fact that he's been doing that, that's crazy.
Right, yeah. Only because John Morant has been putting up numbers too and definitely producing for Memphis. Now, if John Morant wasn't in the league and everybody else was, then I probably would still make Zion the Rookie of the Year, honestly. But
wouldn't that be crazy?
It would. Like I'd feel disrespected if I was a rookie. Like this man's been out 3-4 months. And I know, but definitely Ja Morant. What's his name? R.J. Barrett. I thought he was going to be putting up real big numbers too. You know, coming out of Duke and all that. Yeah, you know, so I mean, it's not bad numbers or nothing like that.
He gonna develop a little better.
I think so.
And he's with the Knicks right now, and they're a struggling team. And he can just, but if he knows what he knows, Brandon Ingram should talk something to him. Hey man, this can be your team. Just go do your thing.
Right. So so shout out to RJ for real. But no, Zion, I don't think so.
Okay.
Just because you missed 3-4 months, you definitely are worthy of it with the numbers you're putting up. But nah, we gotta shout out Ja.
Yeah, we gotta shout out. You gotta shout out to Ja.
He doing it.
For sure.
Yeah.
All right, everyone. Thank you for joining us today. Hope you enjoyed our little conversation.
Yes.
We'll be back soon.
We appreciate you guys.
Like, share, subscribe.
Please, all of that.
Bye.